You ever have one of those nights? You know, the ones where sleep is just nowhere to be found and your mind is just loud. Well, tonight, we're gonna dive into one of the most intense stories of fear ever told. And what's wild is, we're gonna find a connection to those exact feelings that you might not expect at all. So, let's get into it.
Yeah, you know the time. The numbers on the clock just glow back at you. It's that super specific, kind of lonely hour when the whole world is quiet. But your mind? Oh, it's anything but. You're just lying there, staring at the ceiling, totally wide awake.
And then it starts, right? The thoughts just start racing. The what-ifs begin to spiral out of control. It's a fear I think so many of us know all too well, that really deep, nagging worry that maybe, just maybe, you're not going to measure up.
And then it gets even deeper. See, it's not just about failing at one thing. Suddenly, it feels like the entire weight of tomorrow, of the whole future, is just pressing down on you right now, in the dark.
And it starts to feel physical, doesn't it? Your chest gets tight, your thoughts are so loud they almost buzz, and the silence in the room, man, it feels heavier than any noise could ever be. It's this crazy paradox, you know? The quieter it gets outside, the louder it gets inside your head.
And really, that's the heart of it, isn't it? In that moment, it feels like you're completely, totally alone. Like nobody on earth could possibly get what you're going through. It is just the most isolating feeling.
Okay, so what if I told you you're not the first person to have a night like this? Not by a long shot. What if we could take this feeling that feels so modern and connect it to a really, really ancient story?
Just think about it for a second. What if someone faced this exact same kind of night? A night of just overwhelming fear. But for them, there was a choice they had to make that would literally change everything. For everyone.
So let's go there. We're in this quiet garden called Gethsemane. It's the middle of the night. And this is where Jesus Christ walked straight into the single darkest emotional moment of his entire life. We're not looking at this as just some dusty old story. This is about a very real human struggle.
And this is such a powerful contrast, right? On one hand, you've got the public figure, the miracle worker, the teacher who could calm a storm with a word. But on the other hand, you have this private moment, a moment of just raw humanity and deep, deep struggle. A moment that probably looks a lot like yours.
All right, let's step into that garden with him. We're going to take a really honest look at what it feels like to be completely overwhelmed with sorrow. Listen to what he says to his closest friends. He doesn't try to hide it, doesn't put on a brave face. He just says, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death." Can you imagine? The feeling was so intense he felt like it was literally going to kill him. Overwhelmed? That's the word. Not calm, not distant or above it all, just overwhelmed. That's the feeling we all get. It's not some big, complicated religious idea. It's a gut-level human experience. And he was right there in the middle of it.
And then he prays. And this is a prayer that comes straight from fear. It's the sound of a heart just begging, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me." He's asking, is there any other way? Any way at all to get out of this pain that's coming? I mean, have you ever prayed like that? Have you ever had one of those moments where your faith and your fear just collide head on? That's exactly where Jesus was. He wasn't pretending to be strong. He was choosing to be completely honest right in the middle of the mess. So right there, in that collision of faith and fear, a choice has to be made. And this right here is the turning point of the whole story, a choice made in the dark.
This is the question that's just hanging there in the dark. Is there another way? It's such a raw, human question, isn't it? It's the one we all ask when we're staring down our biggest fears. And then comes the pivot. Right after asking if there's another way out, he says this, "Yet not my will, but yours be done." And this is so important. The fear didn't just vanish. This choice wasn't made because he suddenly felt better. It was a choice made while he was still afraid.
See, this wasn't him just giving up. No way. This was an active choice, and it was fueled by things that were way bigger than his fear. The love he had was greater than his fear. The purpose he knew he had was greater than the pain. And the trust he had in the plan, well, that was stronger than all his doubt.
Okay, so what does all this mean for you, right now, lying awake in the middle of the night? Let's talk about how this story totally redefines what we think of as strength.
This might be the most important thing to get. The real choice isn't between feeling fear and not feeling fear. That's not on the table. The real choice is this. Are you going to be ruled by your fear Or are you going to find a way to surrender to a greater purpose right in the middle of it?
So Gethsemane kind of gives us a whole new dictionary for these big words. Strength? It's not about being tough. It's about staying when every part of you wants to run away. Faith? It's not pretending you're okay. It's being honest enough to say, I am not okay, but I'm still going to trust. And courage? Man, courage isn't some big heroic act. Sometimes it's just taking the very next trembling step.
Okay, let's bring this all home. Because no matter what your personal garden of struggle looks like tonight, there is hope. Morning is coming.
And here's the ultimate promise in this story. That feeling of being completely alone that we started with, it's a lie. You are not alone in your Gethsemane. The same God who met Jesus in that garden meets you right where you are, right now.
So tonight, whatever it is that's keeping you awake, try to hold on to this one thought. Even in Gethsemane, your Gethsemane, there is purpose, there is strength, and there is hope, always.